Hello. So I'm here just thinking, and I often wonder, are other people also thinking the way that I'm thinking? It's kind of very sad that I feel like at times now that we're being held like hostages. And when I say this, is that it's sad that we're like the pawns, okay, to what is happening with our country. This so-called leader that's supposed to be leading our country. And what's sad is the fact that it hurts because I feel like we're all being almost like responsible for the acts of that family, okay? Whether they have a child, and we know it, that is involved in his drugs and sex and all of that. And then we have other Democrats, other Republicans, okay, the mainstream media, that's also involved. And this has been going on for a long time. And I try to tell everybody that it's common sense. All you have to do is look at the mainstream media and them and see which way they're talking. And whenever they're talking now, it's the opposite. It really is the opposite. And it's like, you know, we're watching this. And, you know, we should not be involved with any of this. I said it before, we're like a laughing stock to other countries now because we don't have people sticking up for us. We don't have. And when push comes to shove, think about this. When it comes to fighting, and this is why I believe that the truckers, thank God for the truckers, this is why they're doing what they're doing. Because they realized that who else is going to come to fight for the USA? Who's going to come and help the American people? No one. You know why? Because it's always us, the USA, that goes and fights for other countries. Right now, we should not be involved with anything with Ukraine. Secondly, if Biden, okay, the B-man, would have kept the pipeline open, okay, what did he do today? The fake person. He went out as if he's, you know, pleasing the American people and said, we're not going to buy oil now from Russia anymore. Well, guess what? Look what that did. And how do we know why he cut the pipeline to begin with? Was it to use as a pawn later on so he would look good in front of the American people? People, you need to wake up. You need to wake up to the fact that we, the American people, should not be held pawns in any corruption, because that's exactly what's going on. We have corrupted families, we have corrupted leaders, okay? We have parties that are really one party. See what I mean? And then everything that's good and humble and everything, we don't have. And like I said, think about this. When push comes to shove and we end up in a physical war, who's going to come to fight for the American people? No one. No one but ourselves. And that's why God bless the truckers. And I hope that the truckers don't leave, and what they should do is form, and I'm realizing that more and more truckers are going to do this because they realize there's nobody to talk for them. And this is what's happened in this country. This is what happened. That it's always us. Like I said, your children, your sons, your daughters, your husbands, your wives, your brothers, your sisters, your cousins should not have to be deployed to any country when they're not being deployed to our southern borders. How about that one? So I ask for the people to wake up, okay? When you see the media, when you see these people, you see or even hear the name George Soros, and you watch even mainstream media, even Fox, okay? All talking propaganda now. You know it's the opposite. You know it's the opposite of what we're seeing and what we're being told. And because of that, we're being led down the wrong road. And we're tired of it. Everything now. What are they going to do? Start a pandemic now because the gas might go all the ways up, just like they did, okay? With the first pandemic, the whole thing with the COVID this and COVID that, and Russia this and Russia that. Understand, we want it stopped. And for me, the best way to stop it, it's common sense. Okay? The B-man and his family need to go. All the people that are involved, from our politicians to Republicans to Democrats, they all gotta go. All of them. Because it's the only way it's gonna happen. There's nobody, it gives us a sense there's nobody to trust anymore. Because what they did, and when you see them fighting, when you see the deep state fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting, why are they doing that? See, when you see the media fighting and fighting, and even on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, all fighting us, why is that? Why is that? Because they know we're right. They know we're right. And understand what might happen now. He should have never stopped the pipeline. He put American people out of jobs. This is what gets me. People were put out of jobs. A pandemic that put people out of jobs. Finances broke families up. People that died. This is what I'm talking about. People died. Not just here, all around the world. And for what? For what? Because they want the New World Order? Okay? We got a corrupt family in the White House, and we're being held, and everything that's happening to us, we're suffering because of their deeds, okay? Where in the world would you see a family that has a son, okay, with the laptop he had, and the corruption, and the young Chinese girls, and all the drugs that when it was out was hidden from us? What were they afraid of? This is what I'm saying. Why are we being used? We're being used. But the bottom line, guys, is when push comes to shove, there's nobody that fights for us. Nobody ever fights for the American people. I wish people would wake up. Turn that mainstream media off. Turn the B-man off, okay? How is it possible when he is an illegitimate person and they're making, and we're standing for this? How further is it going to go? Okay? We even have now where the truth is even coming out about the fraud, okay? The election fraud in Wisconsin all over, okay? And they're still fighting it. Why are they fighting it? See what I mean? It's always opposite. They know what they've done. They know what they've done. Look at the other freaking nut job, Bill Barr, okay? Ha! He wrote a book now. See, gotta make more money. They gotta make more money. But the funniest shit I heard yesterday, that even though he wrote that book, he said that if President Trump is running in 2024, he'll vote for him. Give me a break, Barr. Come on, okay? Look at the shit. Look at the... You know, guys, this is what I'm saying. We, the American people. We're average American people. We're humble people. Where in the world did these people come from? Okay? Where in the world did their scoon, you know what scoon means? How they can do what they do. How do they sleep at night? I don't get it. They're corrupt. They're beyond corrupt. It's disgusting. I'm telling you guys, wake up. Only we can fix this because nobody's coming to help the American people. So I always say, thank God we have God on our side because it's coming, okay? The truth is coming and we will have peace again. Peace again, you know why? Because the whole world sees it. We see it and the world sees it. And they think they're fooling everybody, okay? Their day's coming.